Hey, how's it hanging? Alright, spared you the division dailies. I don't think we're gonna really worry about that game unless we do a day of just playing that skill power character, or until the next patch comes out, or they beef up their end game some more. Because I think I agree with a lot of reviews where it's a good skeletal frame of a game. They've got some good progression. In-game is kind of barren still. That, and they're still having to deal with cheaters because of the way they made their client. So we'll see if they fix that or not. So, tonight I figured Diablo. I was going to work on my monk some more. I think we're pretty much fleshed out. See what other pieces we need to fine-tune this build, and I'm going to use it as kind of like a template for Season 6. I'll run a monk as my first character, and we'll see if we can copy and run the same line. If there's something else you want to play, or you want to see me play, let me know. I've got all kinds of crap loaded up. If not, I can go get something, and we can play together. If you want to join me in Diablo, just let me know. So we were running Torment 6 in groups, just a public game. That seemed to be going well. I was able to get another Sunwuko piece, and I switched my Kanai Cube to Ring of Grandeur so I can get the 4-piece bonus out of the set. But I still need some pieces. At least 2 more, so I can get the 6-piece bonus. But I'd like to have the 6-piece so I can use that Kanai Cube jewelry slot for something else. Which did I get forward? Well, let's go to a private game first, and I'll switch it back to public. Itchy nose. Sneezing earlier. Alright. So what we got? We got, that's right, I found a pair of gloves. The ancient pair of gloves dropped, and I already had a pair, so I used the cube to switch and make a 4th piece. So now I do have 4 pieces. And then I switched the Kanai Cube back to the amulet that brings targets closer together. Alright. So 1 more piece, and then I can switch to the ring to get the 6-piece bonus, which is the Wave of Light consumes a stack of my Sweeping Wind to deal 1500% increased damage. It's huge! The crown, I'm not sure is the one I want. I think it is. The crown's the one I want because it casts at an enemy rather than point blank on me. This is a weapon effect I want, but I want the this Daibo, the Incense Torch of the Grand Temple, as my actual weapon, and then make this effect my Kanai Cube, which will take away my second weapon. Bracers I like for speed, because as fast as I move around, and as big an area as the Wave of Light explosion happens, I almost always destroying objects, so I'm moving fast around. Right now I'm using Focus and Restraint just for the 50% increase. Not sure that's ideal for the build. Fleeting Strap again is probably not ideal. And of course the Halcyon isn't ideal, it's just the best amulet I found so far. But the other pieces for the Senwoku set is an amulet, and there's a headpiece that goes with it. I'm thinking if we stick with this headpiece where Wave of Light is effect, then I'll get the neck and then just use the ring of Grandeur to make it a 6-piece. Boots. I need to figure out what boots I need. I know there's similar builds out there. Let's see if we can find what other people are using. Icy Veins. Wave of Light, Monk build, Senwoku set, yep. And yeah. Kirishira's Soul. There's a belt. Oh, there's a belt that adds 2 stacks to Sweeping Wind every second it does not deal damage to enemies. That is freaking awesome. That really goes well with the Senwoku's 6-piece ability. So we need a Kirishira Soul belt. I think I do. Sounds familiar. No, I do not. What over here? Ooh, pretty much all my extra stuff over here. No. Okay, so that's what we're looking for a belt. Kirishira's Soul, which is a legendary. They're using the Zos Krin's Days headpiece. Got that. Bracers, they're using Pinto's Pride. Wave of Light also slows enemies by 80% for 3 seconds and deals increased damage. Okay, I don't know. Slow them down versus me speeding up. But it does slightly increase damage as well, so definitely. Okay, so keep an eye out for Pinto's Pride. I've got the Kirishira's Blade. That's where I saw the name. The Blade is the same name, Kirishira. The Cinder Coat. I'm using the Cinder Coat effects on the Canise Cube. Just reduces the cost of fire skills, and we're using the Wave of Light Explosion, so that's fire. Boots. The crudest boots. Does 2 Mystic Allies. I'm using Mystic Ally Wind. What they're calling for. So with those crudest boots, I'll have 2 Mystic Allies. They're just using the 5 pieces and the ring ability. Piece are they not using? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, 121, use focus and restraint. Awesome. I almost got this done. I just suffer a few pieces. Oh, they're saying. Yeah. They're actually saying go Unity and Convention. I got to Unity, but might be useful in a group. But my minion does not have the ability. Well, he doesn't have the what you call it, the amulet or the modifying amulet. I'm alive, can't die. Definitely want that to go with a Unity. Yep, instead of taking Sunluco's crown, use the Sin's Grace. Right, we're doing that. So, Kirishima's Soul, which is a belt. Rento's Pride, which is a bracer. Get the Daibo, the Torch Daibo. And the Creep's Boots. And the amulet. Call it Sunluco's Shines. Alright, so let's do public drifting. No more riffs so people can join. So this that might take a while. We're looking for 4 specific items.